start the class today comes with the block underneath of the bottom. So we sit up high first, getting those legs crossed. And then trying to bring, instead we'll be here. So we're gonna try to bring the legs down, the shins down the floor, hands over the knees and get that angle down. So already start a little opening to the groin and hips. And you will notice that you're not going to be able to sit slouching back, so you're going to have to roll, slide forward to keep a little bit more up straight. Okay? Close your eyes, palms on your knees first. Then just focus on your breath, lengthening the spine. Feel the breath in, the breath out. And you want to have the lengthening of your spine every time. So when you inhale, you want to feel that spine grow. When you exhale, you hold that structure. Keep your chin parallel to the floor, so it's not too up. Head is not pointing up, so it's just parallel. And observe how far that breath can go. If it's any tension in your lungs, any tension in your chest, just allow those muscles to expand. Observe how are your emotions, how's your mind. If you are focused or if you're exhausted, how's your energy level today? Bring the intention to your practice. Then we're just gonna open the eyes. And inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, bring all the way up and back. And stay here for a little bit. Keep growing, stretch your arms, press your knees down to the floor. Deep breath, in and out. Then both hands together, you lean into your right side. Feel the stretch on the left side of your body. Keep your neck neutral, keep leaning more. And you have to really be active on your knees. So both knees touching the floor. And keep going a little bit more to the sides. In breath, out breath. Keep leaning your head on your right arm and you just keep going to the sides. Bring back to the center slowly, relax your arms and then inhale up and exhale to your left. Keep the arms straight, the chest open, breath in and out, straighten up and relax. This time when we go forward, walk the hands far forward as far as you can, head down the floor. In breath, out breath. Then bring the hands to your right side. So if you want, feel free to move the block away for this one. Bring your hands towards your right leg, lowering down both shoulders. So feeling this stretch on the left side of your body. Coming to the center and then to your left side. And relax to the center one more time. And walk everything back. Relax your legs. Stretch them out first and then you change the legs around. Bring the block back underneath of your bottom. Lowering down those knees, getting them flat down the floor again, shins down the floor. You might well find one side that's a little, inhale, arms up, exhale, go to your right again. Keep your neck neutral, your core is engaged, is active. At least one more breath here. And relax. And up and to your left. and up and relax. Now we go down, all the way down. Feel free to move your block away. Walk to the right. Come into the center, and we're gonna walk to the left. And we come to the center again and stretch further here. And walk the hands back. This time you're gonna have your right leg back and your left leg on the front. So it can be very helpful when we sit on the block. So we come up. So you will find that the block helps a lot to bend the knees and really get them out. Instead, this knee be just kind of halfway. So we want to point one very on an angle and the other one as well. Yes, to get into the hips. Now, observe if you are sitting equally in both sitting bones or if you are kind of like compensating. So then it's where we need to control that pelvis to bring down so your spine goes to the center so you don't keep twisted. So you need to feel equal weight in there. All good?
Yeah, can you feel it wants to go one way?
Yes. And you have to control that pelvis to be straight, okay? Right here. So inhale, arms up. Exhale, you're gonna twist to your right to be harder. So look over the right shoulder, one hand on your leg, another hand on your foot, and really stretch the spine. Breath in and out. Keep your core in, so you're really getting that core engaged here as you twist. And then bring back to the center, arms up. Exhale, you go to your left. One hand on the block, another hand over the knee and twisting. And arms up to the center and we come forward. When your hands comes down to the floor, you move the block away. And then you sit down on the floor. It's already a little stretch and a half. You can see everything shifting. It's okay. So we're gonna go down. So aim that straight line. I know your body wants to go towards to the front knee. So you have to control. It's like a car when they have getting like a flat wheel, you know? Car keep pushing to one side. So keep straight. Keep that middle line, come forward. Even if your body trying to go to your left side. Keep that stretch happening and in the middle. In breath, out breath. Just a little bit more in here. And slowly, slowly we walk back. Good one? Swap sides. If you need to stretch your legs, if you find it's quite intense on your knees, you can always stretch your legs. Then we swap sides, block under again. And point the back foot straight back, front foot. The sole of your foot trying to face upwards to really get this opening hip. Arms up, exhale, comes to your left. So right hand over the left leg, left hand can be on your left foot and lengthening, very gentle. Bring everything back. In breath, out breath. Keep in there. Deep inhalations, deep exhalations. Bring to the center. Exhale to the other side. So use your block to turn around and twist. Inhale up, exhale, we go forward now, right on the front. Let go the block, helps to sit down. walk on that straight line forward. Aim to bring your chest down to the floor. Do the best you can, don't need to force, just allow the body to go slow and slowly down. And slowly bring back, and relax. Relax the legs, just stretch the legs forward. So we have now our right leg across the left, or actually bring to the sides. So the right foot just next to the left leg. Hands on your knees, bring the chest towards the knee, bring yourself forward. And this left leg, it's active and present. And if the knee is pushing, that is because the groin is very tight, so we want to have that rotation. If helps, feel free to bring your foot slight to the sides, away from your leg. A little bit more, yes, and then you bring the knee in to get that straight angle, okay? Hold in here, hold with your left hand now and bring your right arm up, back and around for a twist posture. Maintain your back straight. The hand behind you is to lengthen your spine and keep you upright, straight. And the left hand is just a gentle lever to rotate that leg in. So you want to aim your left knee, your right knee, to your left shoulder as you're looking all the way back to the right shoulder. Relax the shoulders, keep the front of your chest nice and broad so your collarbones are nice and open. In breath, out breath. The left leg is alive, the left foot is pointing up to the ceiling. Feel the weight equally in your hips so you're not leaning back or over the left hip. One more breath here. And relax. Bring back. Then look slight to the left. And stretch your right leg. Now we have our left leg. Bend. Both hands on your knee first. And bring your body weight forward. Straighten the spine. Get everything up straight. Breath in and out, and then you start to use your right hand. Left knee, you don't need to really use too much power here. You want to have these muscles working by themselves almostly. And relax. Bring back to the center. Feet together. Now we have the block in between the knees and we're gonna bend the knees. Keep those knees together. Remember last week we did something like this, last class, so we're gonna do the same. So put it right on the knee down towards a little bit of your calf so you have a little bit better control. Hands down here on the floor, stretching the spine, and then we're gonna take the feet off the ground. Hold, squeezing the block. You're gonna lift up, trying to stretch the legs, and then bring down. Try to move just from the knee, so you're not creating any more space in between the chest and your knee. And 3, 4, hold strong on your core. 5, how are we doing there? 6, get together. 7, 8, 9, 10, and stay. Hands off the ground, hold strong, hold strong, hold strong. Letting go. Get the block away. So we do the same one with the legs up straight without the block. Bring everything close to you, legs together, feet together, everything together, hands up and hold. Navasana, the both pose. Breath in and out and work towards to get even closer and closer, legs and torso. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Cross the legs, pass the legs back, hands down the floor, step back on your plank. Keep the body very flat, get the pressure into those hamstrings, and instead we sink into the shoulder blades, so you're gonna push the shoulder blades up. Hold in here, breath in and out, and press back in your downward dog. Adjust your hands if you need to do a little external rotation. Relax your neck, feel your shoulders. Rock forward, bring your right foot right in between the hands without, so here it's a lot of focus, so it's your abdominal muscles need to work. If we do this, we lose the power in our abs. So you want to work in our strength and flexibility, so you bring your foot forward as far as you can, and then you help. Because the job is bring the knee up to the chest in one movement without lift the right hand. So you rock forward, right knee in your chest, and you bring that foot forward with the hands grounded. So that you're really using your abdominal muscles and you will control your hip. But every time I do this, look my hip how it goes. That movement, it's making weaken your groin. It's unbalance your pelvis. So you want to bring forward without move your hand. So getting that space on your shoulder to really bring that leg forward. It's tricky, isn't it? So knees down. And then here you're going to rock the body back, rock the body forward. Get into the hamstring. So rock back, rock forward. Maintain the hands next to your foot. Then we relax back. Palms down the floor and stretching this hamstring, stretching the right leg. As it becomes easier for you, you can just elbows down, bend the elbows, lowering down the body to the leg. And relax. Now we stretch forward. So hip forward, ankle and knee in the right alignment so that knee is not pointing forward the toes. So you get that right nice line here. Keep your hips as low as you can. A lot of good power on the back foot. If you find it's easy, you can point the toes, tuck the toes under the knees of your foot. Okay? It's two positions, flat foot down or the toes. In both, you maintain the hips low as you bring the body up. So maintain the hips going down as you bring your torso up and keep the hips square. Hands on your knee and try to stretch your arms a little bit. Relax your shoulders. Feel the stretch on this left leg. So that's what we want to feel. All the left side stretching. As you lower down more the hip, as you rise more the chest, you will feel that stretch on your hips. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down. Bring back on your plank and in your downward dog. Just move those legs a little bit. So we're going to swap sides. Rock forward. Left knee as high as on your chest. Bring your left foot forward. Press that left hand down the floor. The palm fully flatten it. Point the toes. And then we will rock back and forward to get into this left hamstring. And hold back here. If you find it still tight, you just rock a little bit more. Even if you're just stopping here to stretch. But if you need, just do the movement your body's asking you to do. In breath, out breath, letting go. As it becomes a little bit easier, start to lower down the torso next to the leg. And relax. Foot forward. So now is the hips. Find the alignment, so your knee and your ankle. Get that left foot quite grounded. Low down the hip and start to come up. A lot of action on the back foot. Start to stretch your arms and keep your hips square. And coming down. Bring your foot back. Hold up in your plank. Then you rock forward. Deep in, chaturanga. Press upwards. And then back in your downward dog. Rock your knees down on the floor. So we go for the cat stretch. So the cat stretch, we're going to do the hands goes back. Okay? And bring maybe closer to the knee so it doesn't get too much on your wrists. So this will work more in your upper back area. So inhale, arch the back. Exhale, chin in. Keep moving with your breath. When you inhale, we look out. When you exhale, really extend the spine. So stretch the front of the spine on inhalation. Stretch the back of the spine on an exhalation. And relax. Bring the hands forward. Now we're going to bring our elbows down on the floor. Keep the forearms parallel. If you need to get the block in between the arms. So in between the elbows and the forearms. And then you press the arms down. Lift your hips up. Bend your knees to start with so you can maintain your back straight. So bring the block in between your arms to maintain that space. So once your elbows move away from the block, so you're using the wrong muscles, so once you keep that pressure in, really get the block in between the arms. Yes, that way. And you maintain that arm really touching, the forearms really touching the block as you come up, okay? Then you just work here on the shoulders, maintain this space in between, blocking between your arms. You can see it's a tendency the elbows to slide out. So you want to move in. Use more your back muscles than your backs. How are we doing there? Knees down on the floor, have a little rest. Yes, readjust the block. So yeah, so when we move outwards means it's more contraction here, so you're using more this upper muscles, the traps and everything. So we want to press in to act more on those muscles and less in this area. Okay, and you can see it's quite challenging because it's a tendency to fly out the wings. So keep the wings in. And then it's another stretch to open the shoulders so you can see how flexible are the shoulders or how tight it is. When this is happening, so you up here, in your head, it's here. See how the shoulder is very tight? So once you open here, bring back, passing the block. Open the backs and the chest area. So you're pressing elbows towards each other and back, the whole body back at the same time towards your legs. Elbows in and knees down. Elbows in. I can see those big gaps in there. So when you got those elbows really squeezing the block, so you can actually lower down the heels on the floor now. And keep pressing the chest towards your legs. It's like if you're doing a downward dog with your elbows down the floor. Breath in and out to stretch out of the calves, both at the same time. Knees down and relax. Relax in your child pose. Bring the arms back, head down the floor. Rock forward, so come up to the sitting here on your heels first, and then we go to the sides plank. So you roll to the sides. So we're gonna do the forearm plank. So I have the left arm first. You stretch the legs, and you can have one foot in front of each other, or you can have one foot on the top of each other and pressing that foot away, okay? So the idea is keep the body all on a streamline, not rocking forward and back, but really keep up straight. And the hips rise as high as we can. So we want to activate our obliques muscles and keep elevating your hips more and more. Keep your head in line with your shoulders. If our head forward, so it's an extra 5 kilos hanging forward, and we'll take our spine on a different curve. So you want to keep your neck and your head all on the same line. Okay? Ready? Let's go up there. Hold the hand on the top of your hips. Hold straight, 30 seconds here. Breath in and out. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring back. If you have a weak shoulder, that is a really good exercise to do on your own limitation. Okay? Swap sides. So find your straight line again. And up. Keep your body still and lifting those hips higher. Take your legs off the ground and keep lifting. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, and relax. It's a clock that I'm looking at. Cross the legs, inhale up, exhale, bring your hands behind the back, interlace the fingers. So interlace the fingers, and then we rock forward with the palms pointing up. Press the palms towards each other to really get the chest open. Bring the body back. Letting go the hands, swap legs. See if we can swap with your touch. Interlace the fingers, inhale, open the chest, exhale down. And up. Now we go to the pigeon, so the block. So instead we use a bolster, we're gonna use the block. Pass the leg over. Bring the block right underneath of the glutes. Point the back leg, elbows down the floor. Breath in and out. If it's okay, stretch your arms further. Bring the body down. So here in pigeon, we want to maintain the hips very square. So we want to feel the right hip, a slight moving back, left hip, a slight moving forward. So they will maintain the same level. The aim is to eventually bring the glutes down the floor. Feel free to move that block away anytime, or creating more space to lower down the hips. Deep inhalations, deep exhalations. Relax into the posture. And come back. Bring the hands back. Right hand stays on the middle. So we're gonna have to bend the left knee. So bend your left knee, hold on your foot. So pass the hand instead outside. So we're gonna pass inside. Then you hold more here towards the shin. So you're not forcing the ligaments on your ankle, on the front of your foot. So if hold more in here on your shin, then bring that heel towards the glutes. As you keep lowering down your left hip at the same time. So you want to keep that left hip coming to the floor as your foot keep coming to the glutes. So you don't want the bottom go up, okay? It's a really good opportunity to open the chest as well. So keep your head up, keep your chest rising, and you really work on your pecs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax, bring the foot down, and we go one more time forward. Grow into the posture. Stretch those muscles. Next breath, start to come back. Then press your left foot into the ground. Just ride your right leg back. Go into a gentle downward dog. Wiggle those hips and the legs around. And then we can swap sides. So the left knee comes forward. The block comes underneath of the glutes again. Stretch your right leg back. And bring your elbows down. When you're ready, bring the whole body down if you want to, or you can just stay here. Bring the body back a little bit. Then move, if you can, move the block away. Feel the body sinking more. If it's too much, bring the block back again. It's okay. Start to rise the torso. Gentle. Bring the left hand to the middle to keep your balance as you're gonna bend your right knee. Hold inside the leg, so hold on your inner foot. Keep your body straight, the hips straight. Then in each exhalation, you lower down that heel towards the glutes. So feel the stretch on your right quadriceps, on the front of your right leg. Slowly letting go, coming down again, with block or no block. Stretch your arms. And walk the body up again. So back in your downward dog. So press your toes into the floor, lift up. Rock forward in your hands, knees down on the floor, chest down. Deep in, up in your cobra. So here you stretch your arms and hang the hips. So avoid to be into the neck. So you want to really get the shoulders away from your head. So shoulder blades draw towards each other and keep stretching your arms. Allow your pelvis to hang and create this natural arch in the lower back. Lift the body up, bottom towards the heels. And rock forward. So you're gonna come now to the seat position and we're gonna do a little release to the neck muscles. We're gonna need the block and these little balls inside to sock. So you put in there. So the first thing we do is lie down. So at home you can use the roller as well if you don't have a block, or you can get a pile of books or magazines. So it's gonna be as high as the block, okay? So when you lie down, you want that ball be right on the base of your occipital bone. It's a little bony parts in there. You're gonna place the ball and you will feel it's light touchy. So you just rest the weight of your head in there. Just for a few more seconds. You can stretch your legs or you can keep your knees bent. So I'll keep my knees bent. And then all you're gonna do, it's one, like the right hand is gonna hold the right side, so the right ball, and you're gonna roll your head, looking over the left very slowly. So you don't lift your head. So you just roll and then you roll back. And then you're just gonna roll to the right. And then you roll back. So you will feel a very sore muscles in there. With the leg straight, gets quite pushy into the head. So might bend your knees, your lower back and the whole spine will be more neutral. And then you look slight to the left. Down the muscles. And then slide to the right. So it's right underneath of your head, it's not on your neck, okay? And that's the movement you're gonna be doing. Use any hand you need to stabilize the ball. So it doesn't matter if it be the left hand or the right hand. Relax in the center, and then you go slight, lift your chin, slide chin to the chest. So just rolling now along the spine, just a little bit on the end of your spine. So the chin rolls up and then the chin just rolls down to the chest. Then find the spot where you'd like to stay in there and just let the head weight relax now. Close your eyes for a little bit. So the knees bend to be healthier for your spine. You will maintain that spine more neutral, so you're not pushing too hard on the back of your head. And relax. Now, we're gonna use just one side. So you're gonna use your left side first. So you bring the right ball towards your left side, and you're gonna roll a little bit to the sides as well. So this is almost like underneath of your ear. So you lie down on the sides. If you find easier, then find the little spot. So it's not under the head and the spine line, so it's more outwards towards your ear. And then you're just gonna roll the head back and then roll the head down. So keep rolling that head towards your right shoulder and then down towards your left shoulder. You will find the sore muscles there as well. So they are the muscles from our neck attaching to the back of the head, to the back of the jaw. And find the spot where would you like to sit there for a moment and just stay. So this is really good when you have headache or neck stiffer pain. So you do this exercise and it's like a magic, really release a lot. And then relax, and we go now to the right side. So you lie down on your right and place the ball on your right side. And you will find those little points. So rock back, sides to sides. You might will find one side can be different than the other side. So this height of the block helps with the height of your shoulders. So if you need something higher, you can always put a pillow as well on the top of the block. Keep rocking the head side to side to massage those muscles, and then sit in one spot. Where would you like to release? And relax. Now you're going to pick that side where you found was harder or was maybe more painful. The side you felt more difficult to do, it was more like ouch. Which side was? Yes, so we're going to do it again. That side, only that side, okay? So mine was the left, was more tender than my right. So I'm going to do it again on my left side. Because I probably am carrying some tension on the left side of the neck and shoulders. So let's do that again because it was more tender than the right. That could be for many reasons. Your driving position, your handbag, or the shopping around. So any kind of weights you carry in your hands, arms and shoulders, your backpacks, or even a bed pillow that would cause tension as well. Desk, computer, postural issues, lack of awareness of a straight posture. Find the spot where you'd like to release. Sometimes can be even right almost behind the ear, around the temporal bone in there. They are relate with tensions in your shoulders. And relax. Then just bring to the sides, lie down your back normal. Let's continue stretch now in our hips. Cross your left leg over the right. Move your left knee away from you first. Keep that pressure going. At least one more breath here. Then you bring the knees up, but maintain this left knee away from you. So you can hold in your right knee if you want, but you have to keep moving the left knee away from your shoulder. So once you keep them parallel to the floor, flat. Then keep lowering down this right knee into the chest. You can hold on your hamstring, on the right hamstring, you can hold in your shin. So the left hand passes in between the legs and the right hand comes from outside. Maintain your spine as straight as you can. One more breath here. And relax now the legs and stretch your right leg up. And then you're going to start to climb this right leg all the way to the foot. Getting a deeper stretch here. And letting go. Then we just swap legs. Right foot over. Hand moving this right knee away from you. Now we start to bring the left knee towards you and maintain the right knee away. You can hold on your left shin, the right hand passing between the legs. You can hold on your hamstring. Keep your shoulders relaxed. Observe how you can just letting go the tension of your back. So you don't want to really increase tension in your neck and shoulders here. Just make gentle, softer if you need to. Always modify for your own needs. Then you start to letting go that left shin and stretch that left leg up. If you can, pass the hands now behind the calf, left calf, and keep walking with the hands all the way up to the toes. And letting go the legs. Stretch your legs down the floor. So we go for a floor twist. So you're going to cross the left leg over the right. Arms open. And first we're going to drop the knees to the left side. It's a limited twist in here, trying to keep your shoulders flat on the floor. And you drop the knees down. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very slowly bring back. And you're going to drop the knees now to the right side. The same leg, don't change yet. So you're going to see it be slightly easier to get the knees down. Then bring to the center. And then we can swap legs. Right leg over the left. Knees coming to the right side first. We bring to the center, and then the knees goes to the left. And relax. Now we're going to reach out the block again. So the block comes right in between the legs. And all we're going to do is the activation of our obliques muscles again. So the arms down the floor, palms down the floor if you want to. The knees just in line with your hips. And you're going to rock the knees to the right side. Maintain your shoulders down the floor and keep squeezing the block. Knees all the way to the right on the floor. Activate your abs muscles. Use your right hand and bring the knees to the center. Then you rock the knees now to your left. Trying to bring the knees as close to your hand as you can. Keep your shoulders placed on the floor. Keep squeezing the block. Rise. Straight up. Exhaling to the right. Squeezing the block and lift. Exhaling to your left. Let's do a few more. To the center. To the right. To the center. To the left. To the center and relax, letting go the block. Now we go down without the block, so legs together all the way to the right, and stay here to stretch. Now before we were activating some abs muscles, so now you just want to letting go. If you can, keep looking towards your left side so you get a deeper twist. If it's too much for your neck, you just keep looking straight up, it's okay. Maintain shoulders down and knees down. And the knees are very close to your hand, very close to your right arm. guide the breath to come specifically to the back rib cage area, expanding that back rib cage, opening those muscles. Bring to the center. And then we come with the knees to your left. Maintain your knees together. Keep rocking the top hip forward. Breath in and out. Work in your back rib cage. And relax. So relax on the center. So I'm going to show you something here where it's important to know. So every time you're going to twist, you're going to get your body on the right angle. Sometimes we bring the body to the sides and then this happens. Can you see how my right hip is back there? So this doesn't help much your spine. Okay, so to help your spine, we need to, you just look at your knees. You want to rock the hip forward to come forward. This comes from your obliques, abdominal obliques, to really get that rotation in your hip. So you're gonna get the hip on the top of each other, okay? And then you twist. So you're holding those knees together and you twist back. Or if you're far back here, so you need to keep your shoulder grounded, and then you have to work a lot on those muscles to rotate this hip forward. But if you have this hip back, so there's not much happening here. So that tight lower back we always feel is going to always be there. So to really stretch, I need to rotate. So the strength of your abs will support the movement of your back and will let go that tension away. Okay? So let's try again. Because I saw was a kind of a few knees a little bit far back there. So bring your knees together. So, and then you roll to the right side. And trying to bring those knees closer to your chest, more closer to you. And then observe if you can roll, look at your knees. Are they on exactly on the same level or you have one a little far back? Yes, align them and then just let that body melt towards your shoulders back. Maintain the action out of your hips to control. Very good. You can see it's a little bit more difficult, but actually you're really doing something to stretch in there because you're placing the body on the right position. And then bring back, let's have a look the other side. Yes, align the knees. Keep them on the top. And work through your abs muscles to maintain that hip on the same level. Breath in, breath out. Then observe what muscles are struggling here and can I let it go a little bit more? Can I adapt? Can I adjust? And relax. Well done. Very good. Now we're going to do some legs up in the air. So first we're just going to bring the block under the knees of the pelvis, across the pelvis. It'll be a supported leg stand. Then we're just going to elevate the legs. Palms down the floor. Relax your shoulders and heels up. So you want to point your toes down towards you, dorsiflexion, and lengthening the back of your legs. So really pointing the heels up to the ceiling. Let's just stay here for a little bit. Breath in and out. Be steady, steady breath, steady mind, steady emotions. Be present. And relax the feet, point the feet to the ceiling and then back down, just move them around. Do a little rotation here with your feet to get into those ankles and all the way around. And relax. Bend your knees, bring the feet down the floor, move the block away from underneath of the hips, and we're gonna bring the block now underneath of the shoulders, but we'll be in the same position. You'll be across here, the shoulder blades, okay? So you lie down there, right in between the shoulders. In your head, you're just gonna go back down the floor. Open your arms and relax here. It's a really good chest opening, and you're supporting both shoulder blades. Rest in and out and just relax here, and relax your lower back as well to create that space in the whole spine, the whole torso. Close your eyes. Relax your legs, relax your hips. Observe if the hips is on the same level. Lower back, all the way up to the shoulders. Relax your neck. Just another 30 seconds here. Can you stay in this position a little bit longer? Or if you want, you can just move the block away and just lie down flat for the next minutes, just to relax in full Savasana.